The best thing we can teach our children is to cope with stress. Stress is an inevitable part of our life, and Ukrainian women deal with it. Since we know ourselves, we, just like you, Western men, are dealing with stress, but we have stresses of different levels. And we learn to cope with these stresses on different levels as well. And in this video, I will answer the questions on many men are asking, how do Ukrainian women cope with stress? All sorts of stress. So watch and you will know. But it is even better that you join our speaking club, because Ukrainian women are saying this themselves, are sharing what works for them, and they give answers on many areas of life. And when you are on your way to your happy relationships, you want to know what's in the mind of people, how they perceive the world, and what is meaningful to them. So, learning is a big thing of coping with stress, by the way, because stress is when you are facing the unpredictable, and learning is opening up the varieties of situations and knowing all your solutions that you can have. So, let's start. There are different levels of stress and different temperaments cope with stress in a different way. If a woman is powerful, bossy, she makes decisions at work, she has a lot of anger energy. That red energy, as I call it, needs the exit. That type of woman can shout, can cry, can show emotions and like break something. She can hit you sometimes in a funny way, but that's bad. But she needs action. This type of woman needs to go for a walk, do some exercises, make herself tired, take a cold shower, or doing something, shout into the pillow and crying out that bad anger. And remember that this has nothing to do with you. When she's shouting, she may be shouting at you, but she is relieving her emotions. And you shouldn't take it personally. Because when you're on a vacation and you take a bus and the bus driver is kind of diminuting the woman, she'll be stressed and she will show him his place. She will be rude, but that's her protection mechanism. And instead of judging her that she's a bad person, that she's rude to some personnel, you can change that. And you can see, she's stressed. So your emotional intellect in coping with stress is essential. And you can help your beloved woman to handle that. So grow your emotional intellect. If you want to learn more about dealing with emotional intellect, a friend of mine has created an amazing app that has received financing from U.S. government, from the U.S. Ministry of Defense. So now American military guys are using that, and you can use that app as well. Yale University has stated that app, Emotional Intellect, that my friend created, as one of the best emotional intellect apps. Ask me, and it's almost cheap, So it's almost free, sorry. So ask me about it and I will share the contact. So coping with stress for women that have more balanced personality on a different level, of course, of balanced personality is something easier, not like shouting or crying or killing somebody. But meditating, doing yoga, breathing, and doing something more calm. So when you see your woman sitting and breathing, then probably she came across a situation that she cannot handle and she can only breathe. So what you can do is ask her what's going on. Because involved participation is another thing that Ukrainian women expect to cope with stress. because they really rely on another person, on their man, to help them handle stress. See? They don't not only want to talk to you and share, oh, I've had such a horrible, difficult day, but they want you to suggest a solution. And that's the difference between Western women and Ukrainian women, because Ukrainian women will ramble, will tell you that, oh, she has a broken tire or something else isn't right. So they are not just saying it because they need to share, they are saying it because you can fix it. So be attentive and listen, and help is a love language. So if you participate, that relieves her stress. There are many other things. I have an entire list of things that are helpful and women have mentioned. Some of them do and practice um, certain practices, like certain female activities that they attend, some seminars where they walk in the woods, they hug the trees, or they are practicing meditation. And when you see that she has a need for that, just let her go. She's not going to join a sect or something else, but there is stress that she actually doesn't want to expose to you, to keep your love, to keep your good balance. And if you let her go to other women who are coping with similar situations, you will not have to deal with it yourself. So, showing her trust and supporting her in it is a huge help. So, some women are writing a diary, and the diary helps them to handle stress themselves, and do a self discovery thing. So they can understand what is not important and not to focus on that. Many women, and it's actually the most successful women and the most productive women, are working with a psychologist. And that professional really helps in a very effective way to cope with stress. But that is only for the strong. Weak women and silly women aren't using a psychologist. They are just afraid, or they think it's a waste of money. They're like men too. Are you a strong man? Well, women like shared communication. As I said, uh, they don't want to cope with stress alone. So they either have a friend that they can meet, a friend they can call on the phone, or do a Zoom call or video call and share what is stressing her, and discuss how she can get out. Because good talk really helps with stress. As well as going for a party, visiting a concert, playing some music, meeting with friends and drinking prosecco also helps, because you are in the group of like-minded people and you switch focus from something that makes you feeling bad, to something that changes your life for better. So if you see that your woman needs more company, let her go, let her join her friends, and you're gonna win. What else should I say in this video? Well, when your woman is too stressed, I have an idea. Well, of course, the stress is an opportunity to grow, and they understand that. And I don't know who are more resilient than Ukrainian women right now, but what you can actually do is you can travel somewhere together. Find a place that is so romantic, so sweet, so beautiful, that she can connect to the beauty of the world, of your country, of your state, and relieve the negative energy and get some positive vibes. So changing the picture behind your window and staying there for a couple of days not only will make you connected more to the woman and make her love your place better, but also relieve the stress. Well, immigration is one of the biggest stresses. It's similar to losing a dear relative when you're very young, or a big trauma of of the war and disaster happening. That's immigration too. And understanding that and being ready to support your woman is a big step. And it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork about communication, about being observant, because a woman may not be able to tell you, like, I'm so stressed, I feel so bad, I need your help. She will be trying to cope with it herself. But when you're attentive enough so that you can help, then you can support her in coping with stress in a much more effective way. Well, if you want to date really serious and resilient women, as Ukrainian women are, my name is Natali Koval, and in the Matchmaking Boutique Possible, I have an individual program for each brave man ready to go for the unknown. Yes, relationship with a Ukrainian woman is the unknown. But when you have a reliable place that helps, when you are in the right place with the right people, that works. So, welcome. Ask for my individual consultation and let's create your new love story.